Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English Learning Podcast. My name is Sarah.
And I'm David. We are so happy you decided to tune in and practice with us today.
We have a huge topic today, and it's maybe the number one topic for conversation in the world.
I think you're right. When you meet someone new, what's the first thing you ask?
What's your name?
Okay, true. What's the second thing you ask?
Where are you from?
Okay. What's the third thing you ask?
It's always, so, what do you do?
Exactly. What do you do? This is the magic question. It's the polite American English way of asking, what is your job? What is your profession?
And answering this question can be, well, it can be a little tricky for beginners. You want to sound natural, you want to be clear.
And that's our goal today. We are going to teach you step by step how to talk about your job. We will make you feel confident and ready for that next conversation.
We'll cover the main questions, the correct grammar for the answers, and a ton of vocabulary for different common jobs. Your only job right now is to listen, relax, and maybe repeat the phrases out loud if you can. Ready?
Let's start at the beginning. That big question, what do you do?
Let's say it one more time, slowly. What do you do?
Now, the most important thing for the answer, the structure. We almost always start with I am.
I am. And then we need a small magic word. That word is either a or an.
This is so important. It's a small detail, but it makes your English sound correct. I am a or I am an.
So how do you know which one to use? It's all about the sound of the next word, the sound of your job title.
We use a before a consonant sound. Consonants are sounds like B, C, D, F, G, T. You get the idea.
For example, the job teacher, teacher, that's a consonant sound. So I say, I am a teacher.
The job doctor, the doctor, consonant sound. I am a doctor.
I am a manager. I am a student.
But what about an?
We use an before a vowel sound. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U.
For example, the job engineer, E, engineer. That's a vowel sound. So you say, I am an engineer.
Or artist, artist. I am an artist.
What about accountant?
Accountant, vowel sound. I am an accountant. The reason we do this is just to make it easier to say. Engineer is hard. An engineer flows together.
It connects the words. So let's do a quick practice. I'll see a job. David, you tell me a or an.
I'm ready. Nurse,
Nurse, consonant, a nurse.
actor,
Actor, vowel, an actor.
pilot,
Pilot, consonant, a pilot.
office worker.
Office, vowel, an office worker.
See, it's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. So that is the basic structure. I am a job or I am an job.
So, Sarah, let's practice. What do you do?
Well, right now, I am a podcast host and I am an English teacher. What about you?
I am a podcast host too, and I'm also a teacher. We have the same job.
We do, but that wasn't my first job.
Oh, okay. A story. What was your first job?
My very first job, I was 16 years old. I was a waitress.
A waitress. Okay, that's a classic first job.
It was. I was a waitress. This is a great job to talk about because it's so common. A waitress is a woman who serves food in a restaurant.
And the man who serves food is a waiter.
Or today, it's very common to just say server. I am a server. That works for a man or a woman.
Server. That's a great word. Very useful.
So I was a waitress at a small Italian restaurant.
Okay, so that brings us to the next big question. After someone asks, what do? They ask,
Where do you work?
where do you work? This asks about the location.
And for the answer, we have two new magic words. Just like and an, these are prepositions. They are in and at.
I work in or I work at.
What's the difference?
We usually use in when we talk about the type of building or the general place.
For example, as a waitress, I worked in a restaurant.
A doctor works in a hospital.
A teacher works in a school.
A manager or an accountant works in an office.
Notice we still use a and an in a hospital, in an office.
So in is for the type of place. What about at?
We use at when we talk about the specific company or the name of the place.
So for your job, you could say,
I could say, I work in a restaurant. That's the general type.
or
Or I work at Luigi's Italian Kitchen. That's the specific name.
both are 100% correct. They just give different information.
Let's try another one. A teacher.
General, I work in a school.
Specific, I work at Central High School.
A doctor.
General, I work in a hospital.
Specific, I work at Mercy Hospital.
This is such a useful rule. In, a for the type of place, at for the name of the place.
So that was your first job, a waitress.
It was. I was a terrible waitress.
No.
Yes, it was bad. What about you, David? What was your first job?
My first job, well, I was a stock clerk.
A stock clerk? What is that?
It's the person who works in a store, usually a grocery store, and their job is to put the food on the shelves.
Ah, you stock the shelves.
Exactly. So I was a stock clerk.
And where did you work?
See, you asked the right question. I worked in a grocery store.
General. Nice. And what was the specific name?
I worked at Save Mart.
Save Mart. A classic. So, stock clerk is a good one. What's another job in a grocery store?
The person you pay, that is the cashier.
I am a cashier. I work at a supermarket.
This is great. We have a list of common jobs already.
Let's review them.
Teacher,
Doctor,
nurse,
waiter or server,
waitress or server,
cashier,
stock clerk.
and the general answer for many people, student.
I am a student.
And where does a student work?
Well, I study at a university. Or I study at a college.
I go to school at.
This is a really strong start. We have the two main questions and the two main answer structures.
Let's do a full practice conversation, just with what we learned.
Okay, you start. You ask me.
Hi, David. So, what do you do?
Oh, I'm an engineer.
Oh, that's interesting. Where do you work?
I work at a big tech company called Innovate Solutions.
Very cool.
Now, my turn to ask you. Hi, Sarah. What do you do?
I'm a chef.
A chef. Wow. I love food. Where do you work?
I work in a small French restaurant downtown.
See, that's a perfect, natural, simple conversation.
You can do this. So we have the title, the what, and the place, the where. But there's a third question, isn't there?
There is. Because if you say, I'm an engineer, I might think, what does an engineer do?
Right. What do you actually do all day?
This is the next level. This is how you have a real conversation.
It's moving from the title to the actions, the verbs. And this is what we're going to cover in the next part, how to describe what your job involves.
We are back, and we were just about to get to the really interesting part of the conversation.
That's right. We know how to ask, what do you do? And where do you work?
And we know how to answer with our title. I am a chef. I am an engineer.
But now we want to add more detail. We want to explain what we actually do.
This is what makes a conversation. Otherwise, the conversation just stops. I'm an engineer. Oh, cool. Silence.
Exactly. We want to avoid that silence. So let's learn the key phrases for describing your actions and responsibilities.
I think the easiest way is to just use simple, strong verbs. You don't need fancy words.
I agree completely. Let's take the job teacher. The title is I am a teacher.
What does the teacher do? A teacher teaches. So you can just say, I teach English, or I teach children.
Simple. What about a chef? A chef cooks.
I cook food at a French restaurant.
A doctor or a nurse?
They help people, or they take care of people.
I help sick people, or I take care of patients.
See, these are verbs you already know. Teach, cook, help, take care of.
Let's try a few more. A writer.
I write books, or I write articles for a website.
An engineer. This one is a little harder.
An engineer designs things, or builds things, or solves problems.
I design bridges. Or I build software.
I am an engineer is the title. I build software is the action. It's so much more interesting.
This is the best and simplest way. Just say I and then the verb. I manage, I sell, I create, I drive.
I am a driver. Title. I drive a bus. Action.
I am a manager. Title. I manage a team of 5 people. Action.
Perfect. Now, if you want to sound a little more professional, there are a few other phrases you can use.
The first one is I am responsible for.
Responsible. That's a strong word. It means this is your main duty, your main job.
Let's use the manager example. I am a manager. A good follow-up is I am responsible for the sales team.
I am a chef. I am responsible for the entire kitchen.
I'm a nurse. I am responsible for 10 patients on this floor.
This is a great phrase. It shows you have important duties.
Another great phrase is my job involves.
Involves. This just means includes. It's a good way to list your different tasks.
Let's take a receptionist. A receptionist has many tasks.
Right. I am a receptionist. A good follow-up. My job involves answering the phone, greeting visitors, and managing emails.
It's perfect for listing things. My job involves task 1, task 2, and task 3.
Let's try it for a teacher. My job involves preparing lessons, teaching students, and grading homework.
That sounds very professional. A third phrase, which is a little more informal, is I have to.
I have to. This just means it is necessary for me to do this.
Let's use the job server or waitress. I am a server. I have to take orders from customers, and I have to be fast and friendly.
Or a cashier. I am a cashier. I have to be very careful with the money.
So, we have 3 great options to add detail.
I am responsible for for your main duty.
My job involves for listing tasks.
I have to for necessary actions.
And of course, the simplest way, just use a verb. I cook, I teach, I manage.
Let's add more jobs to our vocabulary list. Let's think about people who work in an office.
Okay, we said manager, the person who manages a team.
What about the person who works with money and numbers?
That is an accountant.
I am an accountant. What does an accountant do?
I manage the company's money, or I am responsible for the company's budget.
Good one. What about the person at the front desk?
We just said that one. A receptionist.
I am a receptionist. My job involves answering the phone and greeting clients.
What about the person who helps the manager?
That is an assistant, or a personal assistant.
I am an assistant. I help my boss. My job involves organizing her schedule.
Okay, let's switch to a different field. What about creative jobs?
Oh, fun. Okay, we said an artist.
I am an artist. I paint pictures.
What about someone who makes websites or logos?
That is a graphic designer.
I am a graphic designer. I design websites for companies.
What about someone who takes pictures?
A photographer.
I am a photographer. I take photos for weddings and magazines.
What about someone who builds houses?
That could be an architect,
I'm an architect. I design buildings.
or it could be a construction worker or a builder.
I am a construction worker. I build houses.
What about someone who works with their hands, maybe fixing things?
Like fixing cars.
Yes.
I am a mechanic. I fix cars.
What about fixing pipes and toilets in a house?
That is a plumber.
I am a plumber. I fix sinks and showers.
What about fixing the lights and electricity?
That is an electrician.
I am an electrician. I install lights and I fix wiring.
This is a great list. We are building a huge vocabulary of job titles.
But Sarah, what if you don't have a job?
This is a really important question because what do you do can feel very stressful if you are not working.
Right. You don't want to feel embarrassed, and you shouldn't be.
There are many, many polite and normal answers. The most common one is if you're in school.
You just say, I'm a student.
And if you finish school, but you don't have a job right now,
You can say, I'm unemployed. That is the direct technical word. I am unemployed right now.
it's okay to say, but it can feel a little negative.
I agree. A much more common and positive sounding phrase is, I am between jobs at the moment.
I'm between jobs. I love that phrase. It means I finished my last job and I'm looking for my next job. It's temporary.
It sounds hopeful. I'm between jobs at the moment.
You can also be more direct about looking. You can say, I am looking for a job.
Or I am looking for work.
If someone asks, what do? You can say, well, I'm a graphic designer, but I'm looking for a new job right now.
That's a perfect answer. What about a parent who stays home to take care of the children?
This is a very important job.
It is. You can say, I am a stay-at-home mom.
Or I am a stay-at-home dad.
A more traditional word is homemaker. I am a homemaker. All of those are great answers.
And finally, what about older people who are finished with their careers?
The word for this is retired.
I am retired.
Someone might ask, oh, really? What did you do? Using the past tense.
And you can answer, I was a teacher for 40 years, using the past tense.
Wow, we have covered so much ground. We have questions, answers, grammar, and situations for almost everyone.
This is the mechanics of talking about your job, but we're missing one big thing,
What's that?
the feeling.
Do you like your job?
That is the real question, isn't it? Do you like your job?
People might not ask this directly, but it's what they often want to know. And it's a big part of how you talk about your work.
So, how do you answer? The simple answer is, yes, I like my job. Or, no, I don't like my job.
But that's a little too simple. It doesn't tell us very much. Let's learn some better, more descriptive adjectives.
Okay, let's start with the positive. You love your job. Instead of, I like it, what can you say?
You can say, it's great, or I love my job. That's very clear and strong.
What if your job gives you a good feeling? Maybe because you help people, like being a nurse or a teacher.
A perfect word for that is rewarding.
Rewarding. I love that word. It means you get a non-money reward from it. You get a good feeling.
My job is a nurse. It's very hard, but it's very rewarding.
Another good one is fulfilling.
Fulfilling. That means it makes you feel full and satisfied, like you are doing something important with your life.
Being a teacher is very fulfilling.
What about a job that is difficult, but in a good way? It makes you think.
This is one of the best words to use in an interview. Challenging.
Challenging. This means it challenges you, it pushes you. It's the opposite of boring.
I am a software engineer. My job is very challenging, and I love it.
So for positive jobs, we have great, rewarding, fulfilling, and challenging.
Okay, but what about the not so good jobs?
Yes, the bad jobs. We all have them sometimes. What if you don't like your job? What can you say? It can be awkward.
The most common, polite, in between answer is, it's okay.
It's okay. That is the classic code for, I don't really like it.
So, David, do you like your job as a stock clerk? It's okay. It means no.
What if the job is just boring?
You can say that. My job is boring, or it's very dull.
A more professional word is repetitive.
Repetitive. This means you do the same thing over and over all day.
I work on an assembly line. My job is very repetitive.
What about a job that makes you feel, stressed sound?
That is the word, stressful.
Stressful, full of stress and pressure.
My job as a server is so stressful on Friday nights.
And what about a job that just makes you very, very tired?
You can say it's tiring. Or, for a stronger word, exhausting.
Exhausting, like you have no energy left.
I am a construction worker. The job is exhausting.
So, for negative jobs, boring, dull, repetitive, stressful, and tiring or exhausting.
The best part is when you combine them. This is what sounds truly natural.
What do you mean?
Almost no job is 100% good or 100% bad. You can use the word but.
Okay. Give me an example. I am a nurse. My job is very stressful and exhausting, but it's also very rewarding.
That is a perfect, complete answer. It's so honest.
Let's try another one. I am an accountant. To be honest, it can be a little repetitive, but the pay is good and I work with nice people.
I am a teacher. It doesn't pay a lot of money, but it's very fulfilling and I love working with the kids.
I am a graphic designer. The deadlines are stressful, but my job is very creative and challenging.
This is the goal. This is how you have a real conversation.
You are telling a small story about your job, not just giving a title.
Wow. I feel like we have built a complete guide from what do you do to it's rewarding but stressful.
I think we have. Let's do a super fast recap of everything.
Okay. Step 1, the question. What do you do?
Step 2, the title. I am a teacher, doctor, pilot. I am an engineer, artist, accountant.
Step 3, the location. Where do you work? I work in a hospital, school, office. I work at the name of the company.
Step 4, the details, the verbs. I teach children.
I am responsible for the sales team. My job involves answering the phone.
Step 5, the feeling, the adjectives. It's rewarding. It's challenging. It's stressful. It's repetitive.
And combine them. I'm a teacher. I work in a high school. I teach history. It's very challenging, but it's also incredibly fulfilling.
That is a 10 out of 10 answer.
And now, it is your turn.
Yes, we want you to practice. This is your homework. In the comments below this video, we want you to answer all the questions.
Tell us, what do you do?
Where do you work?
What does your job involve?
And how do you feel about it?
Use the vocabulary you learned today. I am a, I work at, my job is stressful, but.
We will read as many comments as we can.
We can't wait to learn about all of your jobs. Thank you so much for listening and practicing with us today.
You did a great job. We'll see you in the next lesson.